All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. Right. Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities.
Now he's able to isolate that left arm.
Look for him to step over the top of the head. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Not tapping out tonight.
And now he's in side control.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Both fighters get up now. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
35 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Good punch lands. Big knee lands to the body.
Nice shot inside by the champion. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fights. You gotta be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
And they separate. Oh, little single collar tie there. Oh, uppercut.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big punch lands from center.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, big left hand there. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand his strike with anybody in the UFC. Look at the control and the posture as that big knee lands.
And now he's got that tight punch. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best. Nice kick.
"15 seconds. Final seconds of round one. Oh, tags him with the left, so the right hand has been there, now he goes left hand.
When you're able to fight from both sides, you become really dangerous.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready? You ready?
What a punch.
Single collar tie now.
Real quick leg kick.
Man, he is so sound defensively.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the Korean Superboy.
Go, guys, one!
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Good, solid strike on the ground. Trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't drop through an angle.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend, or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He's not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. 15 seconds to go.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Eye is starting to take a beating. Looks like it might be getting close. You have to be careful now. Be cautious. Look for the take.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Big punch land.
And now he's got the tie punch. Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potential? Oh, huge right hand!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep. Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
And they separate. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big punch from the clinch.
Troy gets the tie clinch here. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Punch coming is blocked.
Good God.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's got his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Just out of range with the big right hand. Got the single collar tie.
Good stick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter round.
This will change the fight. Another takedown lands.
Back to the feet now. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout. Great punch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Oh, there he goes, attacking that. Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweetbird over the top of his head. When you take a look like that, you are on wobbly leg. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nurmagomedov's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by the Korean Super Bowl. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Recovery, man, right back to his feet. Oh, single collar tie here.
He's throwing every...
Wow! He's out!
It's over! It's over! What a performance!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. And there is the UFC lightweight champion proving tonight he can not just get it done, but get it done with style points as he gets the knockout to leave with the gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 52 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.
He looked as good as he's ever looked